Now, for generations, parents have been making a pilgrimage to Regent Street, to the toy store Hamleys, one of Britain's oldest retailers, which is run by our Friday boss. Now, Hamleys has been in the wars at various points through its 250 years. It was bombed 5 times in the Blitz, and more recently it was shaken to the core when its Icelandic owner Bauga collapsed spectacularly in 2009. But the firm has swung back into profit after 6 years of losses, and now it's expanding abroad. With me is the Chief Executive of Hamleys, Gudjon Reynisson. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you're back in the black. Is that because of cost-cutting, or is it because of the weakness of the pound and lots of tourists pouring into Hamleys?
Obviously, the fact that we're back in the black, which is a wonderful thing in our 250th anniversary year. Actually, we were founded in 1760. Is a combination of a couple of things, and we saw a good year in trading, 5% up like for like, which was obviously a big contributor to that. Yes, some cost cutting, obviously, like most retailers, and some redundancies in head office and so forth. So we have now a lean, focused team that's prepared for the next chapter of our story. And the third part was a restructuring of the balance sheet that lowered our interest bill. So these things come together and brought us into the black for the first time in a couple of years.
Now, toys are not necessities, are they? As a retailer, are you worried about things like the VAT rise, rising unemployment, and austerity setting in?
Toys are an absolute necessity. They will always be. Obviously, the future in retail is always uncertain, and the VAT rise in January is absolutely not helping. But the thing is, what you have to do is to focus on what you're good at, what makes you special. And for Hamleys, that's the theatre and the entertainment. And we're famous for the atmosphere in our stores. And so for us, this makes us even more focused on delivering that, becoming better at it. So we're realistically optimistic.
Now, the toys you sell are pretty expensive, some of them. Looking at your website, there's a ride-on electric-powered Ferrari for a 6-year-old at £450. Now, won't the vast majority of people, as money squeeze, won't they just go to Argos or discount toy stores to get cheaper things?
The thing is, I think we all know what the Hamleys brand is about. It's about the magic. It's about, we often say it's as much about the time you spend in the store and the joy you get out of that, as for the joy that you get out of the products you buy. So for us, it's so much about focusing on becoming even better at that, having more roaming pirates in the store and more fun. So that's really what sets us apart from the competition. So that is what we're focusing on.
Now, in 2008, you got the job, and a few months later, the company which owned Hamleys, Bauga, collapsed. Who owns Hamleys now? Is it the Icelandic bank Landsbanki, which effectively collapsed?
This is yes. Thank you for reminding me. A couple of months after I joined, it was an interesting year, and yes, having the major shareholder collapse didn't help. But for us, it was very much day to day trading the company and delivering what we're about. Today, their shares are held by Landsbanki, who is a bank.
Which is it, a collapse bank?
Yes, it is, but it has.
It's not ideal.
The thing is, this really doesn't affect us on the shop floor. Hamleys is a very, very strong brand and a team of dedicated people who love the brand.
And financially stable?
It's very financially stable. Not that free, but very lightly leveraged, and we really don't need our shareholders for any injection of money. But the thing is with Landsbanki, they have a long-term view. They have up to 7 years to hold on to the shares. So in a strange way, we're in a very secure environment.